There's a message from the Galactic Federation that you were meant to hear, and this message comes in now regarding the recent energy that we've been receiving, these frequency spikes, the solar flares, all of the restlessness that you may have been feeling. And in this video, I'm going to share this message and how it impacts the timeline shifts and what you can do to better ride this energetic wave. Let's start out by talking about who exactly is the Galactic Federation, right? There's lots of ideas out there about who they really are, and who the Galactic Federation is really depends on the individual that is connecting with and perceiving them, because we tend to connect with members of the Galactic Federation based on where we are, based on our beliefs, and based on our limitations, right? So the more that you open up, the more that connection with the Federation is going to evolve within you. Now, that being said, their role is to assist humanity in this great awakening, to offer support, to create a space, peaceful, energetic space of harmony, and really assist those who are ready to take that next step into the multi-dimensional aspect of them. It really allows the Federation to come in and assist in that entire process as the old identities of simply being human start to fall away, right? And you start to open up to this expanded, greater reality. Now, my experience with the Galactic Federation started when I had my awakening. And I've got a video on my YouTube channel where I talk about my awakening experience. But shortly after I had this event where I popped out of my body, and all of this information about the universe and life elsewhere, other planets and things like that started to drop in. Shortly after that, the Galactic Federation actually reached out to me, and they came in as beings of light. It was one Friday morning, I believe, upstairs in the foyer of my house. They just appeared as beings of light and started to connect with me and talk to me about what is happening on the planet and their role in this awakening and my role in this awakening. So the Federation is here to support us. Now, you may have fear initially when you start to open up to these higher frequency energies, because remember, these beings are multidimensional and they reside on higher in higher dimensions, right? Higher frequency energy. That can bring up a lot of fear as your old human separate identity starts to crumble and you start to release that, and this new multidimensional you starts to land. That could bring up some fear, and that did happen with me initially. But as I worked through the fear, and my guides and my Federation guides and my Pleiadian guide helped me to work through that dense energy, my ability to connect with them essentially expanded and became more clear. Now, messages have been coming through from the Galactic Federation recently, but now I'm going to sit down and I'm going to open up a little bit, and I'm going to start to share what has been coming through, and we're going to bring in whatever they are ready to share as well regarding this huge shift that we are experiencing. Now, it's important to note that you are being asked to release outdated identities. Now, I'm getting all of this imagery coming in about old 3D aspects, and I'm seeing flashes of younger me that's being limited by society and by beliefs, and being asked to release that. But the interesting thing is, I'm showing that I need to embrace these aspects. They really want to be seen and to be loved. So right now, when you're feeling conflict, and we tend to project that conflict externally, know how important it is to realize and shift your perspective that these are aspects or old identities of you that are coming up to be seen and to be loved. This is accelerating, so you may find yourself in a lot of chaotic energy throughout your day. This is swinging back and forth. I'm seeing a pendulum swinging back and forth right now of energy going from side to side. So polarity to polarity, okay? And you're constantly being moved in and out of these different frequency bandwidths throughout your day. Some may feel good and peaceful and comfortable, and others may feel really negative or uncomfortable. Now, again, they're sharing with me right now that it is important to not externalize these swings, these energies, these emotions, and not place that responsibility on someone or something in your reality. It is time to own these emotions. Know that they are yours, they are you, and they are needing to be felt. You see, the Federation is coming in closer into our sphere, into our space, and asking us to create and hold space for more intimate interaction with them. That means that you're going to have the ability to open up and to connect and to be able to start to share experiences with the Federation. They are here to support you, but are simply showing you those energies that are in the way or that are blocking you from opening up or stepping into that multi-dimensional you, which leads to the next point, that we are in this phase now really of co-creating. And we are not only co-creating with other humans on this planet, but we are being asked to hold space and co-create with the higher dimensional or multi-dimensional beings, being the Galactic Federation. They are helping us to expand this field here on Earth so that we can all rise together and start to experience more of the truth of who we are. These are new Earth, fifth dimensional frequencies and higher that you already have access to. But the more that you stay stuck, attached to the lower frequency emotions, the lower dimensional fields, you're cutting yourself off from being able to perceive the amazing magic of the multidimensional you. And that's where your guides and that's where the members of the Federation, the Galactic Federation, are just simply waiting for you to let go of these old and to rise up into the new. And that means doing a little bit better job throughout your day of becoming present. That is a theme that they are giving to me and sending to me, that this heart space portal is the doorway to the multidimensional you. And you can access that doorway by getting present, by becoming present in the now. And once you do that, you release all of these old ties and attachments to the old Earth, and you create the space to allow the new Earth, which includes all of your guides and the Federation, to start to come through and manifest. Now, as I mentioned earlier, timelines are fluid. You're constantly moving in and out of different timelines throughout your day based on your frequency, your beliefs, and your emotional state. So these are the things that sometimes unconsciously control where we find ourselves in terms of timelines throughout the day. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling fatigued, or like maybe something big is coming, this is truth for you. This is not something that you're imagining. So it's really, really important that you follow the guidance of the Federation and the guidance of your guides, and allow yourself to sit with these emotions, to feel these emotions, and allow them to move through you and to be released. Remember, New Earth is not something that's happening out there. It's something that is coming forward from within. So in order to start to align with New Earth, you need to be able to clear out all of that energy that is holding you to an old version of reality. And it's very important now for you to realize that you have a choice. You could actually opt in to a more aligned version of reality by simply following the guidance that you're being given in this message, and the guidance that your higher selves are showing you throughout your day by bringing these denser emotions forward so that you can recognize them instead of suppressing them. Now, as I'm bringing forward these messages, and my connection with my guides and with the Federation is kind of a unique one, because I do have the ability to channel messages, and I also have the ability to telepathically connect with my guides and actually hear them, and I could actually see on occasion them, and they do exchange imagery with me. So all of those things are going on now, and I am really kind of funneling this or massaging this message into a way that lands for you. So I'm hoping that this message up to this point is landing for you. And if it is, go ahead and definitely hit the like button or comment in the description. But we are not done here. We are going to continue moving forward right now. So I am continuing to remain open to whatever it is that is coming forward from my guides and share that with you in this video. And one other thing that is coming forward right now is to really be aware of those chains that are holding you to old, outdated identities. Now, you're going to feel emotionally a little bit unsettled or a little bit uncomfortable as things start to move within and shift energetically, because that's going to be reflected externally, and you may experience some of that as chaotic or unsettling, okay? But when you align with that chaotic or unsettled energy, your ego does something interesting. It really wants to keep you safe, right? So the Federation is here holding space for you to expand into something unknown, to maybe get a little bit uncomfortable, but your ego is fighting that, resisting it, and saying, no, we need to stay safe. And that to me is just like staying handcuffed to an old, outdated reality. This is the time, and the Federation is here in mass, and these frequencies that they are bringing, all of these solar flares, all of this amazing light really is the essence of you returning, right? The multidimensional you is coming into this physical reality, and it is being downloaded and integrated into your body, and space is being held for you for that to happen. But that means releasing all of those things that no longer serve, those old, outdated beliefs and old, outdated realities. So what is it that you can do to help align with this message, to really bring these frequencies home so that you can integrate it into your body and in turn shift your timeline or shift your reality into one that is more aligned with your higher self? Well, the first thing that you can do is ground. And I don't mean spend 20 minutes just sitting and meditating or grounding or sticking your feet in the grass. What I mean is to return to your body throughout the day. This is so important. We are here to experience this reality through this physical vessel, and the more time we spend distracted or in our mind in those anxious feelings or anxious thoughts, the more we get pulled out of our body, right? You get pulled out into your mental field, and it's so important throughout your day to bring it back to the body. Now, you can do that through nature walks. You could get outside throughout your day at different points, right? So your frequency doesn't keep dropping, right? You could establish that new baseline by repeatedly getting outside in nature and disconnecting from all of those rogue thoughts. You can also scan your body. Now, this is a big one. When you get up in the morning, if you could, when your eyes are closed, just scan your body and notice where there's any pain, any chronic tension, any tightness, things like that. What you can do is you could actually breathe into those areas, focus consciousness, focus energy into those areas, and that will help you further anchor consciousness or anchor your higher self into your body and into this reality. And of course, breath work is key for doing that. So even like grounding using breath work throughout your day, if you're busy, if you're at work, wherever you are, if you could take a few moments to remember to focus on your breath and connect with your body. What I do is I'll place my hand on my heart, I'll place my hand on my solar plexus, and I'll take 5 or 10 deep, coherent breaths that pulls the energy out of my mental field into the body. It gets my energy, stuck energy in the body moving, okay? Your brain waves will shift, get out of that beta state down into the alpha or even the theta state, and allow yourself to become more open to your higher self, to your guides, to the Federation, okay? Because we all have this energy available to us. The question is, can you actually perceive it? Now, another important thing is, before you go to bed at night, are you aligning with your highest self, right? With the timeline that is in alignment with your higher self. What path do you see yourself on? When you do this before you go to bed, it's like you set this higher frequency level before you fall asleep, that often leads to an amazing night of rest, maybe some incredible dreams, maybe some clearing where you're moving through some subconscious blocks and reprogramming your subconscious mind while you are sleeping, so that when you wake up in the morning, you're feeling more connected, more grounded, and more energized. So those are some things that you could really do to get this energy moving. Again, the Federation is here holding space. They're all over the atmosphere. They're everywhere around us, holding space so that you can finally choose to feel those dense emotions that have been keeping you separate from your higher self. It is such an important time now to be able to allow yourself to finally feel these emotions instead of distracting yourself from them. So next, we're going to dive into a little bit of a DNA activation so that you can get that energy moving. You can pull out of your mental field, get into the body physically, and really start to align with your highest timeline. So everything that you are, all of that multi-dimensional magic is locked away in your DNA. And we're going to go through a little bit of a DNA activation right now. It's going to get your energy moving. It may release a little bit of density. Whatever it is that comes up within you, whatever you perceive, it's important that you just allow it to happen. Now, my Pleiadian guide has come forward, and she gives me these heart thumps when she's present, and I can feel her energy here, and I'm seeing all of this amazing green right now. We're going to get into this activation. I want you to just allow whatever it is to come forward within you. Do the best you can. Take away what resonates and leave the rest where it's at. So I want you to find a comfortable spot right now, and let's start by feeling that tension within your jawline and within your neck, and moving that energy down into your shoulders and feeling that tension there, and just get a little bit loose, get moving a little bit, and bring your awareness down now through your heart space, down through your belly, and down into your root, and connect that energy. Just let it kind of just move out through your root chakra into the planet. Gaia is assisting us with this, as is my Pleiadian guide. Now, close your eyes and take a few breaths, a few conscious, coherent, deep breaths into your heart space and into the lower lobes of your lungs. I want you to just breathe into your belly, the lower lobes of your lungs, a deep breath, and fill that space up into your heart space. Fill it full now. And exhale. We have all of this energy around us, all of this light, this liquid light, this fluid energy that is representative of all of these timelines that you have available to you in this moment. And these timelines, as I'm being shown, are moving through your physical vessel, and you have a choice, be it subconsciously or consciously, which one in any moment you want to focus in on, right? But what we want to do now is simply allow that energy to move through us and bring our attention back to our physical body, and imagine this beautiful golden light all around your physical body. It's fluid, it's warm, it's crackling with energy. You can almost feel its charge. You could feel the electricity within it, and this energy is you, and we're going to draw this energy right into our heart space with this next breath. So bring your awareness to all of this energy 360 degrees around your body, fluid and moving, and take a deep breath with me now into the lower lobes of your lungs, fully filling that space and filling up into your heart. Draw that energy in with me now. And exhale. As you breathe, you may be aware of this energy moving into your body as you consciously draw it in. You take this light, you feel this light, you feel its warmth, you feel its love, you feel the information that it carries, all of this history, all of this knowing, all of this information that represents the totality of who you are in this space around you. We're going to take another breath and draw this energy right into your heart space, filling it full before we exhale. Inhale now. And exhale. As this energy moves throughout your field, what you're doing is becoming more relaxed in your body. You're becoming more seated. You're becoming more anchored in your physical vessel. This opens up the doorway as you become more present for more of your light to come in. It comes in through your crown. It moves down your channel in your heart space, and it moves out into the planet. That's what we call grounding. We're grounding our higher selves. Right now, I want you to envision that light above your head, just fluid and moving and electric and filled with information, just waiting to be drawn into your physical body. I want you to envision and actually move this light from above your head down through your crown, through your third eye, through your throat, and into your heart space with this next inhale. Begin now. And exhale down through your central channel, out your root, and deep into the planet. As you become more relaxed, you're going to realize that the tension is melting away, that you're more present, you're more focused. What are you feeling within your body? What's happening in this moment? How energized are you feeling? Is anything rising up into your awareness? That's something that you should focus on. So take one more deep breath with me as we do a deep activation into the heart space. Breathe in from all around you, 360 degrees, and allow that light to fully fill your heart space. Inhale now. And exhale. You have moved aspects of you in these last few minutes that were external to you and have moved them into your physical vessel and have made them internal. You've created space for this. You may have felt some dense emotions release. You may not have. That's okay. Whatever rose up into your experience is what was meant to in that moment. But it's important to feel and visualize this energy as it moves through your body and finds its home within. So thank you for sharing this activation with me. Over the next 24 hours, you may experience some further activations and you may experience some further releases of energy. Be present again with whatever it is that rises up from within. Now, if you're interested in really activating your third eye so that you can enhance that connection with your intuition and your ability to perceive energy and auras, I've got a link in the description for a free masterclass that will guide you to your next step to doing just that, activating, lighting up your third eye to enhance that intuition and start to really be able to perceive energy and auras, the space that's being held by the Galactic Federation and by your guides, by your higher self, is making these latent abilities really available to start to come forward. So if you're ready to take that next step, definitely register for that free masterclass in the description. I thank you so much. There are more galactic messages to come. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so you don't miss out on those.